Okay. Most of us make a mistake, and I'm talking about myself. I'm not giving anybody mutzah. I'm not right to give anybody mutzah. Just this our producer wants me to talk, so I'm going to say no to him. But who am I to give mutzah to people? But I feel in myself that Shabbos means shalom. Now, I was zoche to know of a big tzaddik of Tzimmer Zilberberg. That he Keseder talks about the avodah of Shabbos. There's avodah of Shabbos. What's the avodah of Shabbos? Shabbos, the avodah is ubenucho, the rest. What's rest? What does it mean? Now, it means that you don't have a melchama. And that's what the Sfas Emes says. You rest, you sit down and you rest. Now, you can't, it's hard to understand. What does that mean? On Shabbos, there aren't melchamas, first of all. Davening is not a melchama. Davening, you're busy, you start davening. First of all, by me, I go to Shul, I think about why is he doing this, why is he doing that, why is he like this, he's like that. Everybody should be like me. Everybody should daven exactly like I do. And it bothers me. Then you have the Sudas Shabbos. So you have a melchama with the Eitzar, overeating, not overeating, drinking, not drinking, talking. What do you talk about? You get into lashon, you get into all kinds of crazy things. It's not a melchama. Then after you finish and you stuff yourself with tzalm, then you sit down and you rest. How much should you rest? Maybe you should learn also. It's a melchama on Shabbos also. Says the Sfas Emes, menucha yoma. Shabbos, there's menucha for melchama sayes. What does that mean? The Sfas Emes, the Sfas Emes, in his greatness, he didn't have to understand it. He didn't have to explain it. He understood it. But we have to explain it. And we also have to get it down to the concrete, like the producer by us. He likes to get down to the concrete. And here he's right. I have to admit that the producer is right over here. You have to get down to the concrete. How is it lamais? I think like this. I once saw in Rab Leibel Eger, I mean it was Min HaShamayim, that I went into a store called Girsu. And I saw that he had the Sefer Torah Semes. Is it called Torah Semes?
Yes.
Yeah, Torah Semes from Rab Leibel Eger. And I opened it up and I looked, it was Min HaShamayim that it opened up over there. When the Pasuk was in Mikdash v'shachanti b'sochem, that Hashem rests, the Shechina rests, al kolecha becha. So Rab Leibel Eger says that a pachad, the Shechina rests on you. Not the Shechina, the Ein Sof, the Shechina, the most powerful koch that there is in the world rests on you. It's mezazea, it shake a person from fear. The Shechina rests on you. Says Rab Leibel Eger, don't be afraid. Don't think about the pachad, he says. Don't think about the Shechina and me. How could the Shechina rest on me? Don't think about me. Just think, Baruch Hashem, that I'm, for whatever reason Hashem had, I don't know why, He wants that I should be a keli to bring down that Shras HaShechina. Comes out that through my existence there's Shras HaShechina in the world. Baruch Hashem, that there's Shras HaShechina in the world. Finish, don't think about me, the Shechina, measure it, compare it. Who am I? Who am I? Don't think about it. There's no who am I, there's no you. There's Shras HaShechina. Saying according to that, I'm saying that's the avodah of Shabbos. When you say different avodas, when you find in Sfarim like Sfas Emes, this avodah, that avodah, you can think you do this, you do that. It's not like that. But when a person starts working on himself, even if you're in a low madrega, but when you say different avodas, it means different sets of mind. That's what it means. Nowadays that you have technology, it's much easier to understand. Like there's mode, it says, You press the mode, and then you could set it from this mode, and you could set it on that mode. There's different modes. The shot is like this. Everything is the same avoda. There's davening, there's learning, there's eating, and on Shabbos also you have all these things. But there's a different set of minds on Shabbos than in the middle of the week. In the middle of the week, it's more there's me, there's the Yetzer Hara, there's the fight that I'm fighting the Yetzer Hara. That should be the attitude. And I always like to say the Gemara in Pesachim, I forgot the daf, the Gemara says that if you go in the street and you see a shed comes to you and you get scared, he's a mazik, he's a machabel, so there's a lachash that you should say, me and you is 2. And if he answers me and you is 3, you should say back, me and you is 4. What is it? What's it? I mean, this is Gemara, this is Chazal. You're not allowed to learn it without Birchas HaTorah. I think the pshat is that when you see a shadim, the kochos hara that come around you, the oyevecha, the mesanecha, don't think that they're part of you. You think they're part of you, you'll give up hope. No, they're there and there's me. It's a war. There's a war. I might lose, but I'm not part of you. You're the enemy. And I'm the Kedusha. That's what you have to remember. Keep reminding yourself. Chazal telling us, you and me is 2. There's you and there's me. Keep chazering that over. And if he'll answer you back, so say it again. You and me is 4. I mean, it could be I'm not saying it over exactly, but I don't remember the daf. It's in Parak Arvei Pesachim. Keep chazering over that I'm not part of you. I'm fighting you. I'm in a war with you. And I might lose, but you're separated from me. And the Gemara says there's somebody that kept doing it over and over again until he got to number 101, and Pokashida, the shed burst, he fell apart. He saw that the person is not letting himself, he fell apart. That's the avoda of Yemei Hamas, and that's the Melchama. Melchama doesn't mean you win. There's losing also. But Ein Yush B'Olam Klal.
And Shum Yush.
And Shum Yush B'Olam Klal. Losing I might lose, but Yush, that I'm not going to get to. And this person, he kept chazering over that there's no Yush till Pokashida, the shed burst. I'm saying that's the avodah of Yemei Hamas, but sof kol sof, you have to keep remembering there's me, I'm somebody. The avodah of Shabbos, when they come to you on Shabbos also, the HR. Don't daven. Chas v'shalom, I mean, there's nobody, the HR is not going to tell anybody, don't daven, nah. From people, Charedim, everybody goes to shul on time and daven. That I'm not choshed, but while you're davening, in the middle of davening, think about this, think about that. What David B'Shano says, Tamu. Think about other things while you're saying.
They shouldn't say Yakum Purkan.
And don't say Yakum Purkan. Yeah, right. Also that there's also okay. Maybe we'll soon mention it. But and he said what? And when you eat and talk Lashon in the middle of eating, all kinds of problems. And not Lashon, nobody talks Lashon, I don't know, Chas v'Shalom, but talks to you. But of course there's a milchama. But when you're fighting the Yetzer Hara on Shabbos, so the approach is different. How does it say? There's no me, there's no you, there's only Hashem, there's nothing else. That has to be. Don't tell the Yetzer Hara, me and you, there's a fight, I'm separate from you. You don't have to say that on Shabbos. You say something else, you say, Shabbos, there's nothing, there's only rest, there's only Hashem, there's nobody here. What, you? Who are you? Say to it, who are you? What are you doing here? Nobody called you, nobody invited you. There's only Hashem, there's nothing else. Now, if you think that I'm saying this, I'm holding in this madrega, I'm not holding in this madrega at all. But I'm trying to talk about what we should do. This is what we should think. This is the way we should think. This is the way to approach. I'm saying over the Sfas Emes, I'm not saying my own. I'm saying, and I'm sure the tzaddikim, the Gedolei like the Sfas Emes, that's how they lived. And it comes Shabbos, there's nothing, there's no, but it says, Rosa de Shabbos, Disachtas berosa dechad, as it says, Chod lekova, as it says, there's the one above and there's the one below. It said this, Chad lekova chod, one connect, just like above there's Hashem echad. So the same thing below. That's the Rosa de Shabbos. The secret of Shabbos is Achdus. There's nothing else. Shabbos, the Melchemes HaYetzer of Shabbos is the secret of Echad. There's nothing else. There's only Hashem. And that's the approach to Shabbos. Now, I'm sure that Tzaddikim, Gedolei Olam, when they mamish had a different way of fighting the Yitzhar in the middle of the week than on Shabbos. What does that have to do with us, small people like us? It says, but who is the one that said all this? It's not that it says in Posuk, this is how it is. Vayomer Moshe Rabbeinu said it. Uvenucho Yomer, he said it. That means, what do you have to say? Well, let the Torah say it. What did Moshe Rabbeinu have to say? The pshat is that all these different ways of Melchemes HaYetzer, it's all Bekoach the Tzaddik. We have to remember there's one Tzaddik, that's Moshe Rabbeinu. Through him, we get the kochos to fight the Yitzhar in the middle of the week, to fight the Yitzhar on Shabbos. Now, I once heard from a very brilliant Jew, his name is Yisrael Schneider, and he explained what's the Indian of looking for the tzaddik and connecting for the tzaddik. So he said, the pshat is, you have in you a nekuda that's called tzaddik. There's a part of you, the neshama is in a to be Torah, that's the tzaddik. You have to connect to that, you have to find that. And again, don't think I'm the one that has this problem and that problem and that problem. Then I had a hard childhood and I had fights with this woman when I was younger and I was in the mirror and I had shnosher in a row and now I'm thinking about it and why this one is a mutzlach and I have to work so hard and I'm not such a mutzlach. No, all that is nothing compared to the Nakuda Tzaddik that you have in you. There's a Nakuda that's pure, and that's the Tzaddik that's in you, and probably that Nakuda is connected to the Tzaddik, to the Moshe Rabbeinu of the door and of the Klal Yisrael. And with Bekoach that, you can make a Vahi bin Sar, and you can make a V'ya Futzei V'ya Nusum Esanecha, and Bekoach that, you can make a V'nucha Yomer. But Moshe Rabbeinu had to say it. You have to remember, I have a certain koach within me that can do all that. With these machshavas, a person will be zoche. And even if you're not holding mamish like this, but at least on Shabbos, try to get out. Let's all try together to get out of this machshava that Shabbos means chont. I know somebody that doesn't eat chont, but turkey he does eat. But let's get out of that. You can keep eating chont, you can keep eating turkey, but let's remember that Shabbos is rosa dechad. And not only at night by Kigavna when you say it, not only then, the whole Shabbos at 2 o'clock in the afternoon, at 3 o'clock in the afternoon when we're tired. Let's remember, but there's such a thing as Rosa de'echod, Tisachtas berosa de'echod, Chod lekova chod, that's the lesson.
12 seconds.
And remember that, we'll be zocha to Shabbos, and to Yom Shekulo Shabbos, במהרה בימינו אמן.
Thank you very much.